Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Danya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. Dr. Nara accuses Congress and BJP of always running away from crucial situations in state. And BJP charges Congress with making delirious speeches in anticipation of imminent defeat. Now for the news in detail. Dr. M. Nara, candidate of Left and Secular Alliance for the Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, has accused Congress and BJP of always running away from crucial situations in the state without giving a hoot for the people. Dr. Nara said this at a public meeting held after his flag-hoisting ceremony at his house at Singjamai, Thongamlekai today. Chairman of Election Committee of the Alliance N. Mangi, Convener KSH Shanta, MLA Laishom Ibomcha and other leaders of the Alliance were present at the meeting. A large number of people who came from different parts of the valley districts took part in the meeting. Many women also brought vegetables, fruits, rice and various edible items as tributes to the ceremony, wishing the candidate success in the election. MLA Ibomcha said, even though the NCP is not a partner of the alliance, the party has decided to support Dr. M. Nara as the time has come for all non-Congress and non-BJP parties to unite, taking into account the developing situations in the state. He further said that the NCP will equally take part in the moves made by the alliance in trying to bring about a new change in Manipur. National Secretary of NCP Narendra Verma said, just as the NCP is supporting the candidate of the alliance in the inner constituency, the party is fielding its own candidate in the outer constituency, whom the alliance is supporting. These candidates will win the election in both seats, he said. The NCP will fight all attempts to break up the integrity and territory of Manipur and will also take up all necessary steps to remove AFSPA from Manipur. Dr. M. Nara said, the people of the state have been facing only suffering after suffering. About 72% of the total population of the state lives under the line of poverty. However, there is no sign of the government taking up any kind of scheme to alleviate the situation. In order to solve this problem, the Left and Secular Alliance has been formed. It has not been formed just for the election. All alliance partners have taken a firm stand to go together even after the elections, Dr. Nara said.
मणिपुर के प्रजा के मिहुत होइना अमुक्तन चर्चा बजे आई उमतन चर्चा वतनाई फदरे मिया मसी खाजबसी माहुंदना अमुक्तन पार्लियामेंट चर्चा दिए हाइरंगा सी दिल्ली बमिया मसीदगी मंगोल नीजा होगी.
T.H. Chauba, BJP Manipur Pradesh President, has charged Congress party with making delirious speeches in anticipation of the party's imminent defeat in the ensuing Lok Sabha election. He said this at a simple function held to welcome new entrants into the party at the party office at Nityapar Chutek today. The function was attended by distinguished political leaders of the party and many workers. The new faces who joined the party are ex-Minister M.D. Hisamuddin, Additional DGP N. Samananda retired, former General Secretary of Amju Manindra Konsam, ex-Chairperson M.D. Abdul Salam, ex-Pradhan M.D. Sanau Khan and social worker M.D. Ningthem. Speaking on the occasion, those who joined the party recently expressed that they joined the party after seeing the winds of political changes sweeping India. They also said BJP will bring a new change, peace and good governance not only in the state but also in the country. In his speech, Chauba lambasted the Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam for his allegation that releasing of 2 manifestos was a step to break the bond of unity among all the communities living in the state and an alarming signal for disintegration of Manipur. Clarifying on publication of 2 manifestos, Chauba said 2 manifestos have been released in order to bring good governance, transparency, accountability and welfare of the people of Manipur. He also said Congress has the anticipation of imminent defeat in the coming Lok Sabha election. Therefore, the Congress leaders have started making delirious speeches at different public rallies. He said his party has been improving day by day after the joining of many eminent persons. He said BJP will surely win the election and form the government at the centre.
Support Muslim support
General Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh Ashwini Kumar said 270 out of 500 seats in Lok Sabha will be won by BJP and its alliance and will be in power at the centre. He clarified that the allegations made by Congress that Narendra Modi is a criminal is totally baseless. He further said Supreme Court has already observed that Modi was not responsible and involved in the Gujarat riots.
Narendra Modi Congress ki leader Narendra Modi ji Sarun Parun leader ni baseless ni Supreme Court na Maram the Pazana Tickle Matung Max clean chit, Pigam Max Mara Late, Mark Inform Late, Mark responsible Late, Mark Mara Late, clear cut high.
2 persons of Manipur have been conferred Padma Shri Award, one of the prestigious awards given to the citizens of India. Vaikom Gojain of Sector Imphal East, an activist of Meitei Irol Iek in uplifting the indigenous language of Manipur, and Elam Indira of Imphal West District, a famous Manipuri dancer, are the awardees. President of India Pranab Mukherjee bestowed them the award on March 31st at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. Many people, including President of Milal, have accorded a warm welcome to both the award recipients at Imphal Airport today. Addressing the gathering, Gojain said he has been awarded because of his dedication to and sacrifice in the field of education and literature. He further said people have to work for the people if they wish to receive such award. Indira said she has been conferred this award for her struggle to promote Manipuri dance form. The award has boosted her enthusiasm for working harder, she added.
Success or a bride, Kale in Punchita. Although Nasigi and a Hungary award a share, I don't like the Naharon Kayam, so I don't make a Pankani Margaret at the Mahana when she is in Tapan Kale.
In a major embarrassment for Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi, his application for proof of residence in Amethi has been turned down by the SDM. The SDM has said that there is no proof that Rahul resides in Amethi or even occasionally stays there. This comes even as Rahul Gandhi has been the incumbent Amethi MP for the past 10 years and is contesting this year again from the constituency, which is known to be a Congress bastion. Rahul needs a proof of residence to apply for a bank account. Rahul needs a bank account in Amethi as per the Election Commission's poll expense rules, which were notified in 2011. Smriti Irani, who is the Bharatiya Janata Party candidate from Amethi, had also attacked Rahul, saying there has been no development in Amethi under Rahul. On 7th April, India starts voting for its next government, but the BJP, expected to win the most seats, has yet to release its manifesto. Reports earlier this week claimed the BJP's agenda would be unveiled on Thursday, but sources say that's now unlikely before Saturday, 2 days before the first voters cast their ballots. Some political observers have attributed the delay to internal differences within the party, which is being led by Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi. Opinion polls say Mr. Modi, the 64-year-old Chief Minister of Gujarat, is the front runner for the country's top job. The mammoth 9-phase election starts on April 7 and concludes on May 12, with final counting on May 16. The main reason for the delay is that almost every senior leader who was made part of the manifesto drafting committee is fighting the election and has been in his or her respective constituency, making it difficult to devote time to the document, a BJP leader said on Thursday. The ruling Congress party released its manifesto on March 26, pledging to create millions of jobs and new social schemes if it is voted back into power for a third consecutive term. Madhusudan Mistry, the congressman who is running against Narendra Modi in Vadodara, was detained this morning along with supporters for pulling down posters of the BJP's prime ministerial candidate. The Congress group tried to replace Mr. Modi's advertisements with those of Mr. Mistry. The BJP has put over 1,000 hoardings of Mr. Modi across the city. The party had booked all major advertisement kiosks and billboards in Vadodara a month ago. Mr. Mistry, after being named as Mr. Modi's challenger from Vadodara, demanded an equal share in the space allotted for putting up election-related posters. The municipal corporation refused, arguing that these locations have already been allotted to the BJP. Mr. Mistry said today that police and district officials were giving the BJP unfair and blatantly preferential treatment. The Association for Democratic Reforms (ADR) has analyzed self-sworn affidavits of 1,391 candidates out of 1,419 candidates contesting in the third phase of the Lok Sabha elections. Amongst them, 262 candidates, 19%, have criminal records, 147 of them are facing criminal charges, 397 of the candidates are crore-patis, and rupees 3.05 crore is the average asset of a candidate. 45% candidates from Uttar Pradesh and 40% candidates from Haryana are crore-patis. Andaman and Nicobar Islands have the lowest number of crore-pati candidates. The BJP tops the list with 38 of its candidates facing criminal cases. 21 Congress candidates and 15 of the Aam Aadmi Party are also facing criminal cases. The Congress has 82% crore-pati candidates. The BJP is second with 54% crore-pati candidates. 46% Aam Aadmi Party candidates are also crore-patis. Ramanuj Patel of Samayak Parivartan Party from New Delhi is the poorest candidate with declared assets worth just ₹100. 52% of the candidates have not declared their income tax details, while 48% have declared it. 48% of the candidates are graduates and above, 47% are 12th pass and below. While 2% of the candidates have not given their educational qualification details, 1% nominees are illiterate. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. Dr. Nara accuses Congress and BJP of always running away from crucial situations in state. And BJP charges Congress with making delirious speeches in anticipation of imminent defeat. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, do stay.